So I've been clearing some trees, trying to expand the yard a little bit, and I needed an axe. I've been looking for a good quality old axe, something nice. Not been able to find one yet. At a price point that I'm willing to pay. So, in the meantime, I picked up this guy from Harbor Freight. It's a 4.5 pound, I think, head, and hickory handle. I put a little bit of a, I mean, it was rough when I first picked it up. Unfinished, so, which is good. Didn't have the thick shellac or whatever on it, so sanded it down, put a tiny bit of stain on it, and then put some tongue oil on, and it's good and smooth now. Put an edge on. The edge that came with it was horrible. Put an edge on it, and it'll cut paper now. And I was impressed. I took one swing at this tree here. That's a small tree, bent over, and it went more than halfway through. I'm gonna give it another try. Let's see what I can do. That's cool. I've used axes before, but always with the factory edge. They're never very good. This one seems alright. I'll take you. This is the tree. Took 3 swings, and then it was hanging by that little thread there. So 1, 2, 3 to get through that. So that is about, that's a 5-inch edge there. So 3 inches. So there's the first cut I made before. So a bit deep. And there's the first cut, second cut, or whatever. Not bad. That's cool. Harbor Freight axe. The head is tight for now. That's the one thing I asked. It has a lifetime warranty on it, and I asked if the head ever comes loose, is that covered? They said, yeah, just keep the receipt, bring it in, we'll give you a new one. And I've looked at these cheap axes all over the place, and this is the one that's straightest of them all. The handle is good and straight. There's no twist to it at all. The grain is going relatively the correct direction, diagonally. And I do like how a little bit of sanding and a little bit of oil and that tongue oil, a little bit of sanding, stain, and tongue oil. It's pretty comfortable. Well, it feels nice, but I would have liked it to be a little bit more three-dimensional, not only for it to widen out here, but also to widen out sideways here a little bit. Something better to hold on to. But it's a big, heavy axe. I like it. The fit is not too bad. Not too bad. I don't like that they use those circle wedge things, but Cool. All right, here's another smallish tree. I'm gonna try chopping. This one's definitely 4.5 inches. Wow, that's at least 2 inches in there. I'm not hitting the same spot either. My fault. It is really, each time it's going more than halfway in. Halfway through. It's crazy. That's pretty amazing. I don't know, maybe it's not. It's amazing for me. I've never done it before. I've never ground my own edge on, and I've never successfully dropped a tree like that. Let's see. So, it's not the sharpest thing, not as sharp as a kitchen knife, but if you needed to sharpen a pencil, you could do it. It's not bad. But it is just a big hunk of steel. So, all right. Now, no axe video is complete without cutting a piece of paper. Let's see what it can do. Now, this was only done on a bench grinder and then touched up with a file. So let's see. I'm sure it'll cut, but probably not so good. Probably cut a lot of stuff with it. A lot of trees and branches and stuff. I'm still going to be looking for my a nice old, doesn't even have to be old, a nice axe. Something that somebody put some effort into making right. Something that has a better fit. This one has a little bit, maybe a tiny bit of filler here. Something happened there. Looks like maybe the yeah, there's filler back there. These There's like little fibers of wood sticking out here. Would be nice if those were cut off. Put a good polish on it. This handle is smooth now, but it's bumpy. Like there's ripples whenever they cut it. There's some ripples that go through it. You can feel them. It's not going to affect how it works. But you can just tell. Whoever put this together didn't take much time. They're mass produced. I'm gonna find something good, nice, good polish on the axe head. But until then, this is perfectly usable. Seems to be. And even after I get a nice one, I'll probably still use this one. All right, not too bad for after coupon, $23.